Good morning, my dear one. I am so happy you are here with me right now. Before the day rushes in, before the to-do lists and the noise of the world begin, I want to bless you with this reminder. The point of power is always in the present moment, and this morning, right here, right now, is your moment of power. The morning is sacred. It is the soil where you plant the seeds of your day. If you plant worry, you will carry worry. If you plant love, you will carry love. And when you choose to begin with words of kindness, words of healing, words of self-love, you align yourself with the flow of abundance and peace. So let me ask you gently, what would your life look like if every morning began with love instead of criticism? What if, instead of rushing, you pause to bless yourself with words that open the doors of healing? My darling, when you start your morning with affirmations, you are not pretending. You are shaping your reality. You are declaring to the universe, I am ready to receive. I am worthy of miracles. Here's my invitation for you. Take these 9 powerful affirmations, and for the next 21 days, speak them to yourself each morning. Speak them in the mirror. Speak them with your hand on your heart. Speak them with gentleness. Watch how your energy shifts. Watch how your relationships soften. Watch how opportunities begin to appear. I have seen it happen again and again. Miracles unfold when we are consistent with love. So today, let us begin. Open your heart, open your mind, and let these words of self-love be the foundation of your day. Say them, feel them, live them, and in 21 days, you will see that life has been waiting all along to bless you. And now, since we've spoken about the sacredness of the morning, let us begin with the first and most powerful affirmation of all. 1. I love and approve of myself. This simple phrase may be the most healing sentence you will ever say to yourself. It is the root, the foundation, the beginning of every transformation. For so long, many of us have been taught to criticize ourselves. You're not good enough. You should have done better. You'll never get it right. And we repeat those thoughts as if they are facts, when really they are only habits, old patterns of thought that can be changed. When you stand in front of the mirror in the morning, instead of scanning for wrinkles or weight or flaws, I want you to look directly into your own eyes. Look beyond the surface. Look into the soul that has carried you through every challenge, every heartbreak, every moment of growth, and say softly, with as much sincerity as you can, I love and approve of myself. At first, it may feel strange. Your mind may resist. You may hear old voices whispering, you don't deserve love. You don't deserve approval. But those voices are echoes of the past, not the truth. The truth is that you are lovable. The truth is that you are worthy. And every time you repeat this affirmation, you are planting a new seed. One day, you will look in the mirror and see not a stranger, not an enemy, but a friend. You will see someone you respect, someone you honor, someone you love. And that, my dear, is the beginning of all healing. I invite you to practice this every morning for the next 21 days. Say it while brushing your teeth. Say it while washing your face. Say it when you feel discouraged. Let it become your new inner song. I love and approve of myself. Watch how your life begins to soften. Watch how your relationships shift. Watch how your body responds. Because when you love and approve of yourself, you create the foundation upon which every miracle is built. 2. I am worthy of love, abundance, and peace. Worthiness is not something you must earn. It is your birthright. From the moment you took your first breath, you were worthy. A tiny baby does not ask, "Am I good enough to be held? Do I deserve milk? Should I have done more before I can rest?" No, a baby simply receives because worthiness is natural. You, too, were born with that natural worth. But over time, perhaps someone told you otherwise. Perhaps you were criticized, judged, compared. Perhaps you absorbed the belief that you had to prove yourself to be loved, that success or perfection or sacrifice were the conditions for peace. My love, those were lies, painful lies, but lies nonetheless. This morning, I want you to reclaim the truth. I am worthy of love, abundance, and peace. Not someday, not if you lose weight, not if you make more money, not if you please everyone. You are worthy now. You are worthy here. You are worthy simply because you exist. When you repeat this affirmation each morning, you align yourself with the flow of the universe. You open the door to receive. The world around you begins to shift, not because it suddenly changed, but because you stopped blocking your good with the belief that you don't deserve it. Opportunities arrive, relationships soften, blessings flow. Why? Because your inner vibration has changed. You are no longer whispering, "I am not enough." You are declaring with gentle certainty, "I am worthy." Try this. Before bed each night, write down 5 things you are grateful for. And in the morning, as you read them back, whisper, "I am worthy of all this love. I am worthy of all this abundance. I am worthy of all this peace." Gratitude strengthens the affirmation. Gratitude lifts your vibration, and gratitude reminds you that you are already living in the flow of abundance. You only needed to recognize it. My dear, worthiness is not up for debate. It cannot be given to you or taken away. It is who you are. When you begin your mornings by affirming your worth, you step into alignment with a universe that has always wanted to bless you. Say it often, feel it deeply, live it fully. 3. I forgive and set myself free. Forgiveness, my love, is the doorway to freedom. Without it, we are trapped in old memories, reliving the same pain over and over again. Think about it. How often does your mind replay a conversation from the past? How many times do you hear the same voice, feel the same sting, even though the moment is long gone? Each time you replay it, you are giving your power away. You are allowing yesterday to control today. But forgiveness changes everything. When you forgive, you are not saying that what happened was right. You are saying, "I choose to free myself from this prison." You are cutting the cords that tie you to anger, resentment, and guilt. You are taking your power back. Forgiveness is not about the other person. It is about you. It is the greatest gift you can give yourself. I remember a woman who once told me, "Louise, I cannot forgive him. What he did ruined my life." She was holding on to a betrayal that had happened 20 years before, and still the wound was fresh because she had never let it go. I gently told her, "My darling, every day you hold on to this pain, he still has power over you. But you can choose to be free. You can choose to release yourself," she cried. And slowly, she began to practice forgiveness, not all at once, but one breath at a time. I forgive and set myself free. Over time, her health improved, her relationships softened, and her heart began to smile again. Forgiveness healed her, not because it changed the past, but because it changed her relationship to the past. This morning, I invite you to try this. Sit quietly, place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, bring to mind someone you still feel anger toward. It may even be yourself. Whisper softly, "I forgive and set myself free." Your mind may resist. You may hear voices saying, "But they don't deserve it." Remember, this is not for them. This is for you. Each time you say the words, you are loosening the chains around your own heart. Each time you repeat them, you are allowing more light, more love, more peace to flow in. Forgiveness is like opening a window in a stuffy room. Suddenly, fresh air rushes in. Suddenly, you can breathe again. Suddenly, the heaviness lifts. That is the gift of forgiveness. And when you practice it each morning, you step into your day unburdened, free, and ready to receive new blessings. So let us say it together now. I forgive and set myself free. Again, I forgive and set myself free. Feel the power of these words. Feel the space they create inside you. This is your freedom. This is your healing. 4. I release the need to control. I trust the divine timing of my life. Now that we have forgiven and set ourselves free, the next step is learning to let go of control. Oh, how we try to control everything. We plan, we worry, we push, we demand, and yet, the more we try to control, the more anxious we feel. Have you noticed? The tighter your grip, the more things slip through your fingers. Control is an illusion. It is a mask for fear. But trust is the balm that brings peace. When you release the need to control and place your trust in the divine timing of your life, you step into harmony with the universe. You stop fighting the flow and begin to float with it. You realize that life has always been guiding you, always been carrying you, even when you couldn't see it. I often remind people, look at your breath. Do you control every inhale, every exhale? No. Your body breathes naturally, effortlessly. Look at the seasons. Do you control the sunrise, the flowers, the tides? No. Life moves in perfect order. In the same way, your life has its own perfect rhythm. Sometimes doors close, not to punish you, but to redirect you. Sometimes answers come later than you want, not because life is cruel, but because something better is being prepared. Divine timing is always at work, even when you cannot see it. I once knew a man who was desperate to get a new job. He applied everywhere, sent resumes, begged friends, and nothing seemed to work. He grew more and more anxious, convinced that life had abandoned him. I asked him to try a different approach. Each morning, I said, say, I release the need to control. I trust the divine timing of my life. He resisted at first, but then he tried. Slowly, his desperation softened. Within a few months, an unexpected opportunity appeared far better than anything he had been chasing. Looking back, he realized that if he had gotten the first job he wanted, he would have missed the one that was truly right for him. Trusting the timing allowed the best to come. This morning, I want you to try this. Place your hand on your heart and take a deep breath. Whisper, I release the need to control. I trust the divine timing of my life. As you exhale, imagine your worries leaving your body. Imagine your tension dissolving. Imagine your hands opening, ready to receive. Feel the relief, the lightness, the peace. That is the gift of trust. Control is heavy. Trust is light. Control is fear. Trust is love. Control closes the door. Trust opens it. And when you begin your morning with this affirmation, you set yourself on a path of flow, of ease, of miracles. So say it with me now. I release the need to control. I trust the divine timing of my life. Again, I release the need to control. I trust the divine timing of my life. Let those words be your anchor today. Whenever you feel anxious, whenever you want to force an answer, return to them. They will remind you that you are held, that you are guided, that all is unfolding perfectly. My darling, the deeper we walk into these affirmations, the more you begin to see that each one is like a doorway into peace, into freedom, into the life you truly deserve. Some of these words may feel familiar, almost like old friends returning. Others may feel new, like fresh seeds waiting to be planted. Either way, each one is a gift. And this morning, I want us to open two very powerful doors together. The door of safety and the door of miracles. 5. I am safe. All is well in my world. This is one of the affirmations I have repeated more times than almost any other, because it has the power to soothe the deepest fears. How often do we wake in the morning already tense, already worrying about what will go wrong, already preparing for a fight that may never come? And when we do, our bodies contract, our breath shortens, our minds spin. We carry that tension into the day, and it colors everything we experience. But when you pause, breathe, and whisper to yourself, I am safe. All is well in my world. Something inside shifts. It is as if your nervous system hears those words and sighs with relief. The shoulders soften, the breath deepens, the mind begins to quiet. You remind yourself that in this moment, you are not in danger, you are not alone, you are supported by life itself. Safety is not always about the outer world. True safety is an inner state. You may not be able to control everything around you, traffic, bosses, politics, family dramas, but you can choose the vibration you carry within. And when your inner voice repeats, "I am safe, all is well in my world," you create a sanctuary inside yourself. No matter what is happening outside, you carry peace. I remember once speaking with a woman who lived in constant fear. She had grown up in a home where shouting and chaos were the norm, and even as an adult in a perfectly calm house, she always expected the worst. I asked her to try this affirmation every morning, hand on her heart, "I am safe. All is well in my world." At first, she didn't believe it. She told me, "It feels like I'm lying to myself." I said, "That's okay. Keep saying it. Your body needs to hear those words more than your mind needs to believe them right away." Over time, something beautiful happened. Her body began to relax. She stopped jumping at every sound. She smiled more. And she told me, "For the first time in my life, I feel safe." That is the miracle of this affirmation. It creates safety from the inside out. And when you carry safety within you, you show up differently in the world. You become less reactive, more open, more peaceful. Life feels less like a battle and more like a dance. So each morning, before you step into the day, whisper to yourself, "I am safe. All is well in my world." Say it while you brush your teeth. Say it while you drink your tea. Say it while you walk out the door. And let your body feel the truth of it. Right here, right now, you are safe. Life is holding you. All is well. 6. I'm open to miracles today. Now that we have anchored safety, we can open the door to something even more expansive. Miracles. My dear, life is full of them. A miracle is not always dramatic. It does not always arrive with trumpets or fireworks. Sometimes it is as simple as meeting the right person at the right time, or hearing a kind word exactly when you need it, or finding a solution that appears as if out of nowhere. Miracles are life's way of reminding you that you are guided, you are supported, and you are loved. The question is, are you open to them? Too often, we wake up expecting the worst. We prepare ourselves for disappointment. We shut the door before life has a chance to surprise us. But when you begin your morning by saying, "I am open to miracles today," you shift your vibration. You send a message to the universe. I am ready. I am willing. I am open. And when you are open, life rushes in with blessings. I once knew a man who practiced this affirmation every morning for a month. Each day, he would wake, stretch, smile, and whisper, "I am open to miracles today." At first, nothing seemed different. But then he began to notice little things. A stranger paying him a compliment, a friend calling with good news, an unexpected check arriving in the mail. These were not coincidences. They were reflections of his openness. He told me, "Louise, it feels like the universe is conspiring to bless me." And I smiled, because that is exactly what happens when we open the door. Being open to miracles is about living with curiosity instead of cynicism. It is about expecting good instead of bracing for bad. It is about walking into the day with your heart open, your eyes wide, and your spirit ready. And the more you practice, the more you see that miracles are everywhere, not rare, not reserved for special people, but woven into the fabric of daily life. This morning, I want you to try this with me. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a slow, deep breath. Place your hand on your heart. Whisper softly, "I am open to miracles today." Feel how the words expand your chest, how they create a sense of space. Imagine your day unfolding with ease, with joy, with unexpected blessings. Imagine yourself smiling at the surprises that come. Imagine the universe as a loving friend, eager to gift you something wonderful. And then carry that openness with you. Look for signs of love throughout your day. Pay attention to the little synchronicities, the small kindnesses, the moments of grace. Each one is a miracle. Each one is proof that life is on your side. 7. I choose thoughts that nurture and support me. Sweetheart, pause for just a moment and notice what is happening inside your mind. Are your thoughts gentle with you, or do they push and criticize? You see, every single thought is like a seed, and you get to decide what kind of garden you plant. Some thoughts create fear, some create tension, others create comfort, peace, and strength. When I say, I choose thoughts that nurture and support me, I'm reminding myself that I have the power to choose. Not every thought that drifts into your mind belongs to you. You don't have to keep it. You can say, no, thank you. I am choosing again. Think of it as creating an inner home where you are always safe. Inside this home, the words you speak to yourself are soft, kind, encouraging. You remind yourself, I am learning, I am growing, I am doing my best. And when you do this, you discover that your life begins to follow the tone of your mind. Your thoughts shape your feelings. Your feelings shape your actions. Your actions shape your future. So, this morning, look into your mirror or simply close your eyes and whisper, I choose thoughts that nurture and support me. Feel how different that is from the old patterns of criticism. Imagine those words wrapping around you like a warm blanket. This is how healing begins, not with punishment, but with permission. 8. Abundance flows freely through me. My darling, life is not something you have to chase. It is something that flows. Abundance is like the air. You don't run after it, you breathe it. And the moment you remember this, you stop struggling. You begin to relax. You begin to allow. When you say, abundance flows freely through me, you are stepping into the truth that you are part of the great river of life. Money, love, health, opportunities. They are not outside of you, locked away. They move through you, just as blood moves through your veins, just as breath moves through your lungs. Scarcity says, there isn't enough. I must hold on tight. Abundance says, there is more than enough, and I trust it will come. Which one feels softer in your body? Which one helps you breathe easier? Take a slow inhale right now and whisper, abundance flows freely through me. As you exhale, imagine golden light moving in a circle, coming in, moving through you, flowing out, and then returning again. You are not cut off from life's good. You are part of the circulation. And each time you affirm this, you are opening the channels a little wider. You may notice more ease, more kindness, more support around you. You may notice the way life meets you when you soften. Remember, abundance is not something you grasp, it is something you allow. Finally, my dear, we arrive at a simple yet radiant truth. Today, I choose joy. Out of all the emotions you can invite into your day, joy is the one that lifts everything higher. Joy is not loud. It doesn't always come with fireworks. It can be as soft as a smile to yourself in the mirror, as quiet as a breath of gratitude, as light as noticing the sun pouring through your window. You see, joy is not something you wait for. It is something you choose. Many people say, I'll be happy when this problem is solved, when I have more money, when someone loves me the way I want. But joy does not depend on conditions. It is a decision you make with your heart. Even in the middle of challenge, you can whisper, I choose joy. And the moment you do, your vibration changes. The heaviness begins to lift. Think of joy as a color you paint over the canvas of your day. When you choose it, everything looks brighter, softer, more beautiful, and the universe responds to that vibration. Joy attracts more reasons to be joyful. It multiplies. It spreads. So as you step into this new day, pause for just a moment. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe in gently and affirm with me, today I choose joy. Let those words ripple through you like music. Let them set the tone for every thought, every action, every encounter. And if worry tries to return, if fear whispers in your ear, simply say again, today I choose joy. This is your power. This is your gift. And this choice can transform your entire life. My darling, when you speak these affirmations each morning, something very beautiful begins to happen, not just in your heart, but in your very brain. You see, the mind is like soft clay. Every thought you repeat presses into it, leaving little impressions, little pathways. And the more you walk those pathways, the easier they become. This is why so many of us have lived in fear and self-criticism for years, because we have practiced those thoughts again and again until they felt like truth. But here is the miracle. You can create new pathways. You can choose new thoughts, and with gentle repetition, they become your truth. When you say, I love and approve of myself, or I am safe, all is well in my world, you may not believe it fully at first. That is natural. The mind says, but look at all the reasons it isn't true. Don't fight the mind. Just keep repeating. Each time you repeat, you are planting another seed, building another pathway. Your brain listens. Your body listens. Your spirit listens. Science now tells us what I have been saying for decades. The brain rewires itself through repetition. Neurons that fire together wire together. When you say an affirmation once, it is like knocking on a door. When you say it 21 days in a row, it is like moving in and making a home. That is why I so often invite you to practice daily, to keep speaking lovingly to yourself even when it feels strange. Repetition is not empty, it is powerful. It transforms the inner landscape. Think of it like learning a song. At first, the words are awkward, but the more you sing, the more natural it feels. Soon, the song rises from you without effort. Affirmations are songs for the soul. With practice, they become the music you live by. And you do not need to force yourself. You do not need to make every word feel perfect right away. You only need to be willing. You only need to open the door. The willingness itself begins the healing. Each morning, as you repeat these 9 affirmations, imagine them weaving together like threads of golden light, forming a tapestry of love and strength within you. Bit by bit, day by day, you are teaching your mind a new language, the language of kindness, of trust, of abundance, of joy. So, my dear, as we close this time together, let me bless you. May these words you speak to yourself each morning take root deep within. May they grow strong and steady, guiding you back to the truth of who you are. You are safe, you are worthy, you are loved, you are abundant, you are joyful. May every repetition remind you not of who you must become, but of who you have always been, a beautiful, powerful being, worthy of all good. When doubt arises, may you return to these affirmations as to a soft pillow for your mind. When fear whispers, may you answer with love. When the old patterns try to return, may you smile gently and say, "No, thank you. I am choosing again." And may you feel, with every breath, that life itself is on your side. The universe delights in your healing. The more you affirm your worth, your peace, your joy, the more the world reflects it back to you. So step into your day with confidence. Carry these words in your heart like little lanterns. And remember, every time you repeat them, you are creating miracles inside yourself. You are shaping a new future. You are becoming a magnet for all that is good. All is well, my love. All is well.